And just as the armed forces continue efforts to secure the nation, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency is partnering the military to combat drug abuse and trafficking. Sifone CN reports.
As law enforcement.
It's a partnership both organizations believe will strengthen their organizations internally and improve security in the country. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and the Defense Headquarters have agreed on a common goal to tackle drug abuse and trafficking.
We've made huge seizures in the last 2 to 3 years, in 2021. We've seized over 7,000 tons of illicit substances, worth about 800 billion. In fact, in one night last year, we seized $300 million worth of cocaine.
The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime in Nigeria indicates that 14.3 million people aged between 15 and 64 years abuse drugs. This has increased the number of youths imprisoned in recent years.
Drugs are central to criminalities, especially the terrorism, wanton kidnapping, insurgency. They all rely on drugs before carrying out their nefarious activities.
We know the influence of drugs, what it has done to our youths. A lot of issues on drugs all over the country. That is very, very alarming, and those things have, sneaked into so many places. Even members of the armed forces were not excluded. Now we have introduced part of our recruitment process and courses. For people to go for courses, you must take drug tests.
The quest to improve security by tackling the menace of drug abuse and trafficking presents an enormous task for both military and drug law enforcement agency. This is expected to take the fight against drug abuse and trafficking in illicit substances a notch higher in Nigeria. Sifone CN, TVC News, Abuja.